Welcome to BMX channel, and yeah, I just thought I'd show you a Wayback picture in the Wayback Machine. So yeah, there you go, real quick if you didn't see it. Oh yeah, who is that person? I saw it online. I figured, yeah, just somebody. I'll promote him somehow. Maybe he's got a business. Maybe he's got a band. Looks like he's got a Beatle hairdo. Okay. Today we'll be talking about 1969. It seems like a long way from now, but sure, hell of a lot better than this year. But okay, this is 1969. When? Remember when? That was a plane going over. Dang, that's low. You can hear it? Okay. 1969, the nostalgia look back in time. Yeah, I think we will. 1969, the richness of life lies in the memories we have forgotten. Okay. The West cloth shades of decorating revolution, new bends of avocado, flame blue, and woodstone. These must have been alarm clocks. Okay. The timeline, January. 1969 timeline. January, the president's salary is raised to 200,000, from 200,000 to 200. Oh, from 100,000 to 200,000. We'll get it right. February, Boeing 747, the largest commercial plane, makes its first flight. March, baseball game Mickey Mantle announces his retirement. April, doctor performs the first transplant of the human eye. I see. May, Monty Python comedy forms. And June, Mick Taylor replaces Brian Jones of the Rolling Stones. July, at Cape Cod, Apollo 11 is launched to put the first man on the moon. And the town of Bethel in New York, 200,000 people arrived at the Woodstock festival. And September, President Nixon cuts draft calls to September. Richard Nixon cuts draft call by 50,000. Okay, wait a minute. Just had to get up for a second. Okay. And October, U.S. Congress votes in coin to new dollar honoring Dwight Eisenhower. And Jim Morrison arrested in airplane by the FBI for drunkenness. Not Jim, that doesn't sound like him. Okay. December, the first draft lottery since 1942 is held. That's for like the Vietnam War. 1969 world news. North Vietnamese leader Ho Chi Minh dies at the age of 79. Golda Meir, raised in Milwaukee, become the new Prime Minister of Israel. U.S. bomber secretly attacks Cambodia and Laos, and more than 600,000 U.S. troops are now fighting in Vietnam. The U.S. astronaut Neil Armstrong becomes the first man to walk on the moon on July 21st, 1969. French President Charles de Gaulle resigns from the office after votes reject his proposal to regional reform. And the Palestinian National Congress appoints Yasser Arafat head of the PLO. Okay. And blah, 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 blah. Uh, 1969 national news. Richard Nixon announces his plans of Vietnamization to end U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War. Edward Kennedy and campaign worker Mary Jo Kopechne are involved in an auto accident on Chappaquiddick Island, leaving Kopechne dead and Kennedy's political career severely damaged. Yale and Vassar College go co-ed. Dwight David Eisenhower passes away at the age of 78. Sesame Street, created by Children's Television Workshop, debuts on public television and begins to change the attitudes about children's learning capabilities. The internet development begins in the University of California lab, but nobody was sharing their vinyl at that time because that was the early stages, you know. The Concorde supersonic passenger jet makes its first flight. 1969 favorite television favorites: Marcus Welby, that was on ABC. Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color, that was on NBC, and The Doris Day Show, CBS. 1969 sports news. World Series was the New York Mets. U.S. Open was Orville Moody. Pro Golf Championship was New York Jets. Indianapolis 500 was Mario Andretti, and with Mario Andretti. And Stanley Cup winner was Montreal Canadian. Yeah. NCAA basketball championship, UCLA. College football championship, Texas. Herschel Heisman Trophy winner, Steve Owens from Oklahoma. Because you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay. Here's one of the big movies that came out that year. Film called Winning with Paul Newman, Joanne Woodward, and Robert Wagner. 1969 interesting facts. President of the United States was Richard Nixon. Vice President was Spiro Agnew. The Pulsino Prize winner. Mouth will work in a minute. Is House Made of Dreams by N. Scott Monday. Wow. Nobel Peace Prize with International Labor Organization. Miss America was Judith Ford. Speaker of the House was John McCormick. And life expectancies was 70.2 years. Remember when the Saturday Evening Post stopped publication after 141 years. That was in 1969. And here's an advertisement for Morton Salt. Morton Salt. Just a little dab of Morton will do. Okay, here's 1969 cost of living. A new house, 1969 was $13,325. Average income, $8,547 per year. New car, $3,278. Average rent, $135 per month. Tuition at Harvard, $2,000 per year. Movie ticket, $1.50. Gasoline was 35 cents per gallon. United States postage stamps, 6 cents each. Okay. And food, granulated sugar was 76 cents for 5 pounds. That's pretty good. Let's go back and get a bunch. Vitamin D milk, $1.26 per gallon. Ground coffee, 95 cents per pound. Bacon, 76 cents per pound. Eggs, 40 cents per dozen. Fresh ground hamburger, 57 cents per pound. Fresh baked bread, 23 cents per loaf. Birthdays, football player Emmett Smith, born May 15th. Actress Janet Austin, born Jennifer Aniston, born February 11th, and Jason Priestley, born August 28th. Okay. As well as, see, there's the ones at the top there. As well as Junior Seau from football, Kim Fields, actress, and Anne Hitch. Junior Seau was born January 19th. Kim Fields, May 12th. Anne Hitch, May 25th. And Steffi Graf, June 14th. Christy Swanson, actress, December 19th. And here's an advertisement. Campbell's up a sandwich for lunch today. Okay. And here's the part you've been waiting for. I'm sure you've been looking for and waiting. 1969 music and movies. The big music at the time was Come Together, The Beatles. Daddy Sang Bass by Johnny Cash. Get Back by The Beatles. Honky Tonk Woman by the Rolling Stones. I Can't Get Next to You, The Temptations. Sugar Sugar by the Archies. Suspicious Minds by Elvis Presley. In the Year 2525. We'll be so happy in the year 2525. Yeah. In the Year 25 by Zager and Evans. Leaving on a Jet Plane, Peter, Paul and Mary. And Wedding Bell Blues by the Fifth Dimension. Okay. And the movies, Midnight Cowboy, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Easy Rider, True Grit, Take the Money and Run, Where Eagles Dare. And here's an ad for Savannah TV. Savannah. And an ad for Westinghouse. And there's something for Knox. I think it's like something for headaches or something. 19